Uh, I'm not able. Wasn't able to make videos for past 1 week because my phone got stolen. But yeah, um, one thing which is bothering me right now. I'm talking to so many students, and what is happening right now. Um, when they come to me, they do talk about features. They talk about, if I'm making this particular object, particular product, or a solution, should I add this particular feature? Should I do this differently? Should I do that differently? Why are we trying to do something differently? you know who are you going to be? You are going to be a designer, right? You are going to be a person who is going to change lives. Our duty as a designer is to bring change, is to make life comfortable. And how are we going to do that? We are not going to do that with one feature, or bringing sensors in the picture, or doing something, okay, we have this torch and we are going to put radio in it. No, we are going to do it by creating a solution which attacks the problem. And how are we going to do it? Take example of a person. uh, there was a very nice problem I saw when I was preparing for IIT CET exam. The lady has to go to the well to bring water to her house, and it was very difficult for her. The roads were bad. Indian summers are very hot. There are kids in the family. It's more than one or two in villages, and still she has to go to the well and bring the water back to her house. Imagine the strength it takes. It's not just 1 or 2 kilometer walks, like 3, 4, 5, 6 kilometer walk. So why are we sticking with that old solution where we are just walking with this pot on our head to fill the water? Why can't we do something like create a unique solution where we are putting water inside a tire which you can roll? I just want to say right now, I just want to say the solution should be around empathizing with people. If I'm creating a solution, I should be before creating a solution, I should be empathize with the person I'm creating a solution for. uh, so let's say if I talk about a person who cannot function in the society, that person has to go to office and face people. um, that's the problem. The person cannot face people in the office because the person has anxiety, or the person cannot wake up in the morning because of the depression. Now create a solution around that. That's the problem. And I'm talking about this problem in brief because right now I'm empathizing with the person. What kind of solution is going to be there? The manager is calling you and saying, I'm waiting for you and I'm missing you. I want you to be here because the office doesn't have the same spark because you are not there. So I'm creating a system for that person to make him comfortable. And that person will be like, the manager is missing me, and my colleagues are missing me, and I want to go to this office. I am needed. In conclusion, I want to say, whenever you are creating a solution for a problem, empathize with the person. I also committed a sin. I am still committing it because of the money. Like, I'm working for corporate. I was working for corporate. I'm still trying to figure out ways to work for myself. That is not happening. But the ideal situation I would define, um, solving problems for society. That's, as a designer, that's our duty. As a designer, we are creators. uh, to implement features, to implement codes, or to implement small things, we can hire people. But in but like the doctors say, their duty is to save patients. As designers, our duty is to provide comfort. The world is already suffering, and why not make it a little better? So for next couple of days, I want you to go out, go to your mother's kitchen, go to your father, go to your sibling, observe them, and find out a touch point where they are getting frustrated. For example, if I talk about my mother, if I observe her in while she's working in the kitchen, um, most of the time she suffers when she has to pick masalas, find masalas. So I will find a solution around that. At the same time, if my father is having a problem uh, in waking up for her shift, I will find a solution around that. Okay. So recently I saw this beggar, uh, and the problem was I had no money. In my Paytm there was money, but the I couldn't give the beggar money. He didn't have Paytm or Google Pay. So can I create a solution where we both of us can connect? And how are you going to do it? To find problem first, first observe, go around, observe the problems you can find. And those problems are not problems, they are touch points. Can you provide a solution for those touch points? Mm, so find a problem while observing something and then provide a solution. Feature we can add later. As a hiker, when I always go for a hike alone, the problem is I'm always scared of my torch dying. Nobody came up with the idea of a backup power. If my torch dies, nobody came up with the idea that I can use my torch as a backup power, because nobody empathized with a hiker, right? So what I'm trying to say, try to empathize with the problem, try to empathize with the person you are solving a problem for. What I'm facing right now with the students, they are coming up with solutions around features, not the problem and the solution. I For me, like I am, uh, from my students, uh, those who are really young, I expect very unique solutions. I expect them to be carefree, because they can provide brilliant solutions. They have less trauma compared to people like us. Um, we have accepted few things. Um, we The brain is kind of, um, is out of battery. uh, we are fighting our own war. We are suffering, we are traumatized. I'm a 35, 36 old or 36 old guy. So compared to a guy who is 20 years old or 25 years old, I'm still going to think about, is this situation going to harm me? But the person who is 20 years old guy, they will just directly into the situation. They will take the risk. So from my students, I want them to be carefree, want them to be completely like nothing matters. And when they come to me and give me solutions, I'm like, oh, this, I'm happy. I'm really happy. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to people who are in NID. Don't listen to people who been to IIT. We are not gods. We are nothing. You guys are everything. We got stuck in corporate, and after that, few things went down. We stopped fighting. It's not a negative thing. We are still struggling. We are still trying to find the ways to come out of our existential dilemma. But you are not there right now. For you guys, you can still do things in a very unique way. And this is what I'm expecting from youngsters like you. Come up with unique ideas. Don't think about features. Uh, don't think about anything. Think about, can I provide a unique solution? Can or can I make the life of this particular person comfortable? Can I make his misery more like, can I make him more comfortable? Can I make him deal with the world in a better way? So as a designer, our duty is to create a comfortable place for people. Everybody is doing it. Even the people who are in corporate, they're doing it. They are creating design, okay, and they are making the life of clients very easy. But I want to take it to the people who are not very uh, rich or sufficient enough to pay us back. So I want to take this approach to places like Leh, Himachal, Uttarakhand, where people are not very people who cannot give us money, like corporate. So think in terms of changing the society. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to anyone. Just always think about empathizing with people, empathizing with your person you are creating a solution for, and you will come up with really good ideas. I have an ID, Wobsy Look. You can send your things on that ID. You can connect me directly, and yeah, that's all I want from everyone. Sometimes I'm not online, sometimes I'm not there for months or for weeks, because yeah, there are things. But yeah, if I'm putting effort, please, you also should put some effort. That's it. Yeah.